Okay, guys, I'm back. Thanks for joining us again. That was a abrupt end with our the death of the internet. No, we lost power here. Big thunder strike just very temporarily dropped things. I, however, do not have a power, whatever it's called, the thing that keeps the power on in spite of a power shortage. I don't have one of them there things, so we lost her, but that's okay. We'll get it right back up. Just take a few moments as the game reboots. Here, there we go. We're getting some music back on. All right, thanks for your patience as we restart here. Hopefully, a few people will find their way back to the stream. It's unfortunate that it will try to leave people connected to the old one, but there wasn't too much time passed, so there will have to be a new stream to link to. So. Oops. Let's see if I can message in the last one. So let's switch streams after the power outage. There we go. Let's see how many people we got back on. Are we reconnected? Sort of. Sort of reconnected. Okay. Back over to the game. Let's see if we can continue things. 1481 April 1st it says. So it must save monthly. I assume that's what it does. It's just continuing, so we'll see where the map lays now. All right. I think we're out of the war. We are still annexing, so no, didn't lose anything time-wise. Excellent. We hadn't sparked a war. Did we get... Oh. That sucks. These guys shuffled. That shouldn't have happened, but okay. Well, we'll keep Diplo contacting them. Oh, this one can be Diplo contacted instead. So let's take... Oh, that sucks. That's going to shift things. So the war location is going to change. Abenak and Lenape, Studkona, and Micmac. Okay, we'll get them all. That's fine. So we can get these guys as the target instead of the Micmac. I don't think we can... We can't claim the Micmac land because they moved off of the target that was next to us, so we can't colonize it. So we can't make a claim on it. Pretty sure. Wait a second. Maybe we can. Oh, it's too late. Oh well. We've stopped them now. Portugal's declared war on Marrakesh. Yeah, that just happened before the power damage. Alright, let's build a spy network there. Oh, you guys are almost close enough. So what I don't want to do is another no CB war. One to get here is enough. Thank you very much. 111 to do that. Yeah, see, it would be good if we moved this guy to a political leader now. 48, 41. We need this higher. It's on its way. When it gets shortly, we'll be able to switch that up. The loyalty is on its way to 55. So if I hit that button, yeah, that one's going to try to go back down. So we won't do it yet. We still need to get a Lothian. So 137, 133 now. There we go. We got the admin points to do it. Yeah, this is odd. So one of the things I was saying when it crashed was that welcome back, guys, that this colony is limited to who it's allowed to. It's interesting. The colony is limited to the colonist has to stay here. There's no way we can shuffle him until it's fully completed. It is, however, does get a little bit of a buff. Land theft, huh? Who do we want to favor? Neither party. They both get upset. We don't want that. We want the nobility to lose the loyalty, for sure. Yep. Improve things with the clergy. Let the nobility lose the loyalty. Aberdeen conversation pieces I don't care about. Up here, however, we do. So 60, 45, 42. Right, it was the burgers that we were waiting on, so no luck there. Gaelics and Scottish. Both are going to have issues, so okay. I mean, while the army is up, why don't we get these guys drilling? We might as well. Let's leave them in Dumfries, in the castle. We'll start them drilling. Just to give a little bit of extra whatever. It'll help our army professionalism to have them drill. I believe, right? Doesn't drilling increase army professionalism? Fully maintained forts helps improve the army tradition. Tower of London also does, oddly enough. But I thought drilling improved things. Regiment drill loss, but the top above the bar is what I'm confused about. Why is it not helping? Oh, there it is. We had to mouse over something else. Yeah, drilling armies is increasing that number. We get, by recruiting a general, we add 1%. That's why we're at 7%, and then we're gaining from the drilling. So if we could keep them drilling, that'd be great. There's 214 people in the colony of Rhode Island. And that will be our first, presumably our first colony. I don't know if other events can happen for that colony, but we only have one colonist right now up here. We will get more once we have ideas, once we have the admin points, but we're spending all of those to offset our overextension. I don't think any of the rest of these provinces are... Oh, that one, no, that's not. Oh, Plymouth. No, Plymouth, Massachusetts. No. All of those are for later. Muscovy's going to war against the Great Horde. No problem. All right, and here, Abenaki are ready to have their land claimed. Good. 23 development in Massachusetts. Wow, that's fantastic. All right, well, let's pull that dude back. That's amazing. Once he gets home, we'll spy network the next one. I'm going to try to... Burgundy's no longer considered a great power. That's lovely. We're sitting at 50 power projection. Let's find a non-friend to get angry with. Oh! Sweden? Poland, Moldavia... Wait a second. Sweden is at war with... Oh my goodness. Poland, Moldavia, Brandenburg, Volstadt. Oh, that's not the War of Independence at all. That is a... Polish conquest of Ostrod. Where's Ostrod? Polish conquest of Ostrod. That sounds familiar. Where's Ostrod? There it is. Oh, that's Teutonic Order, and the Teutonic Order was allied with... Poland, Moldavia, Brandenburg, and Wolgast are at war with Denmark. War with the Teutonic Order, Denmark, Sweden, Magdeburg, and Mecklenburg. So supporting the Swedish would be an interesting time, because they could break off from Denmark while Denmark stays at war with Poland. Ooh. But not yet. Not worth my time. I've never seen Novgorod go after Norway like this. That one's weird to me. Oh well. So thanks for joining us again after that little hiccup. Those of you who have taken the effort to do that, I much appreciate that. You usually lose everybody after an event like that, or many people after an event like that. But it's nice to see you guys back. Thank you. We are looking for another 0.5% gain, so another 3 months, and we'll be able to activate the seizure of some more land. These guys need to have the spy nation thing formed. Pequot, Stutkona, and the Micmac. Okay, we could actually war directly for the Massachusetts. Although I'd rather that not be the target. But I guess it really doesn't matter. Oh, the Innu. What are the Innu doing down here? Look at that. Okay, the Innu is actually inside of Stadkona tribal territory. So these guys could have at it here. The Innu are a different group altogether, though. Weirdly enough, Stadkona is not in its normal place, which means we're not going to be able to get the trade node out of for a free spot there, but that's okay. There's a trade node here, a trade node here. We'll let this oh, there we go. We got these guys ready to be claimed. Pequot is 19. These provinces are fantastic right now. Oh, and we have the Lenape tribe also getting ready to be absorbed here. They're joining in the fun. In 60 days, relations improve because of something something. Oh, this one again. Problems in Parliament. 67 bucks in exchange for some favors with Portugal. We are not at our manpower cap, so I'm going to go talk to Castile about seeing if they will hand over some of the manpower for favors. 1,800 men they can send. That's good. They can accept it. They don't have to. Lose a stability or lose 20 naval tradition. Ouch. Ouch. We have a lot of naval tradition. It's done well for us. We're at 3. Okay, hold on. We could replace this guy, but no, he's good. We'll take the naval tradition loss. Yeah, I'd rather not lose the stability. We'll have to take the naval tradition loss. They're asking us to give them money for favors. Didn't we just ask you for something, dude? I thought we already did that one. All right, and we are now over 45%, which means if we do summon a diet, we get to 50. We go ahead and seize land. It drops back down to 30, but no rebellions. So good. They want overextension below 1 for the clergy to gain some admin points and some loyalty. Unfortunately, that's not going to happen for a very long time till the colonies are formed, at the very least. At least 1 province in Flanders are owned by England. Nope. And the North Sea. Privateering have less than 3% trade power. All right, well, we'll go with the burghers one. And we'll send the galleons, pull the galleons out of harbor here. Are you guys able to hunt pirates? You are. Hunt pirates in the North Sea. So I will leave these ships mothballed. They've basically been mothballed the whole game. I could have destroyed them and saved us a bunch of money. But anyways, there's the protect against piracy already done. Gain some loyalty. Go shoot a pirate or 2 and head home. Cancel that and protect trade in 7 bucks minus 8, 28. Huh. That's fine. Go off and do that thing. Okay, so it's now 808 ducats if we were to sell lands, but we want to get to 30 so we can get rid of that thing. I guess. It's one of our potentially event things. Alright, you guys are not being led by a dude. You have the 2 siege buff here. And our next target is going to be... Annexation's doing well. Our next target is going to be what? Oh, we could take this province. The Anu. Let's get up there and start that. Oh, you know what? We've got a dude available. Let's use him to start the war. So this group is not... This province is not in this war. So that's good. Let's hit the Pequot as the target. We don't have to lose anything for this fight. Lenape, the Abenaki, Stadkona, and Micmac. Do I have all of those? I don't. We could wait on the Micmac. Do we have a claim on this province? We don't, eh? Are we able to claim this province? We could. Let's build a spy network here instead. Let that build up. Once that's done, that will give us what we need. There's some cleanup of the issues here. We got 3 provinces about to finish. 1, 2, and 1 more month. Not yet. Another month. There it is right there. It's by the day, not the month. All right, so we now have provinces in the Highlands available. They can become a state. Good. And we'll finish the coring of those down to 103 admin points. We're good then. All the rest of these are in the New World. And unfortunately, that is causing a massive overextension still. 30... Virginia, Lower Canada, Eastern Maine, Trois-Rivières, Massachusetts, Connecticut, and Upper Acadia. All of those states have, all those are territories with separate provinces in them, or separate colonies conquered in them. But we're gonna wait. We're gonna wait for the spy networks. It's just better to have the claims on the lands for the long run. We're not in that much of a rush. Getting these claims will be fine, even if they shift, like, oh, like that. Yeah, jerk, I was going to use you as a target. He must have heard the rumors. That sucks. So we now have the claim on this province, but not on... Oh. Yes, we have a claim here and here, but we don't have a claim on the target that we were going to fight. He's still going to be in the war, I think. Right? Oh. Who's this? This is Abenaki, yes. So if we declare on them... we get the same group in, including him, but he's in a different province. Okay, that's fine. Unfortunately, this is going to start looking real weird, but we'll be able to get a few extra provinces out of it. So, whatever. Silly people leaving. Okay, Micmac are... Well, we don't have the land? Yes, we claimed the land, right? Yeah, we have the claim on that province. We could then... I don't know actually if we can declare war on them. Can we declare directly? I was only confused temporarily. What with what? The power outage? I vanished. I went poof. Okay, can I declare anew with the cost of spell? I can. So that counts as within range. That's good. I'll let this finish though. I want this guy. We get like 1.6 every month. So not bad. We got another 3 months and we'll be there. Portugal, blah, blah, blah. Artist has died. Okay, this was the half price dude that was really doing awesome for us, but he's gone now. I would like a religion dude next. So let's see about that. We can now invest in a new idea. We're not going to invest in that yet. It's a low priority for us. This one we need, but we're burning through the admin points as is already. Oh man, I'd really like to get... the clergy would get us access to a missionary guy, but at full cost. So I might as well just roll for it without. Yeah, there we go. Missionary strength 2. It's costing 480 though. Well, we can afford it, sort of. We're gonna get him because he's gonna give us +2 percentage to the missionary work. So all of the missionary action that we do here now, instead of 11T1. Instead of a gross amount of provinces or of months, it's only 33 months. That's not as terrible. So we'll start working on the religion purging in, well, Catholicizing of the New World. We definitely want to switch to Protestantism as England as soon as possible. And then immediately when we form America, we'll do that as well. You guys can fabricate the claim on whatever that is. There you go. On this province here. Good. So that is, I think, all sorted now. You're not going to be in on this war, correct? Correct. I think that's all we needed to do. We didn't get a claim on this guy's land, did we? We didn't, but I don't think we can. Let's look at it. No. No neighboring, not neighboring close enough to do it. Now, once we get started the conflict, we will spend some time getting people up there to, because basically we'll be able to normally, without the annexation thing, claim those, which has a different effect on these tribals. They, as long as there's any of their native lands, of their local lands left, so this is Micmac, tribal lands of Micmac, right? So if the Micmac lose this province without that annexation of a tribal, a migratory tribal one that we got these other provinces with, if you use anything else that deletes them, they automatically respawn in a neighboring province. If they have any of their territory still, if there are any of the still Micmac lands available, they'll just migrate to the new one and lose the province that they're in. So we get it, but we can expand that way a little bit differently in a strange, aggressive sort of way. We'll wait on that. Nothing in here is going to be relevant to us, I don't think, at this point. No, we could have 20 barracks. That would be interesting. Strengthen the kingdom. All estates influence lower than 50. And loyalty higher than 60. Oh, at least for the empire, yeah. Strengthen the kingdom. At least 5 subjects. Yeah, no thank you. Acts of Parliament. Passed 6 issues in Parliament. 3 agendas to the burghers completed. Okay. Has hired a British or Frenchian advisor. Abilities at least 2. Own 50 provinces. With local autonomy above the minimum. Above minimum is less than 10%. Oh, so if I have a minimum of 50, then that's 50 is fine. I gotcha. One of the following must be true. France is a subject of England, or 200 development in owned provinces with the culture group of French. French-English Reconciliation Act has been completed. Yeah, so that's a weird way to go, but it's not a way I would probably play as England normally, but it'd be an interesting total twist on the play. It puts you full swing into the European conquest. Alright, so we do have this war now. I think we'll try targeting the Micmac as the starter of the war, right? That'll work. There, so we get Stadcona, Abenaki, Pequot, and Lenape. Good. Let's do that. Stopped drilling. The army stopped drilling over here. Okay, this army can continue drilling, please. No issues there, unless we have... Oh, no, we totally don't want to be drilling. Shut that off. We need to take care of some Gaelic. In half a year, Perth, Inverness, or Argyll are going to pop. So why don't you head up to Lothian as soon as you can. And then we'll take care of that. Add that stuff. Actually, I can tell this guy to... Not yet. I got to give him a couple months. If it survives... We'll get him to auto do that thing later. I'm going to go ahead up here with you. This is Christopher Drake with the really fast dude. You can come up to here. Actually, Massachusetts would be our first target, right? I think so. Yeah, we'll take that one out first. Oh, what? Oh, we have, this is the claims, right? That's what it's showing. Yeah. Okay. Thought for a second there that was a, it's been conquered. No. You head quickly up there. That's good. Rebel uprising is happening, hopefully not right away. How's the army over here? We got to get that morale back up. What are they going to spawn with? 10k units in one of those 3 provinces. One of these 3 provinces is going to get 10k units real darn soon. Not yet. Occupied by the Micmac, no surprise there. It honestly doesn't hurt my feelings much at all if they take out that stuff. It's not going to bother us. You go there, and then the 3 of you can come over here and siege that land out. Good. A coring can't begin until the colony is established. I'd really like to get enough admin points to get our colony up. Hello again. I hope Zeus isn't angry again. Not at the moment. He's he had his thunderous rage, and he's gone. Like not even a second and a half, 2 seconds, maybe 3 seconds after the power went out. There was a big thunderclap, and then it's been mostly quiet since then. So 94% done the annexation of the Isles, and right when the rebellions of the Scots are happening, we got the Pequot. No, the Pequot took Jamestown. Get some papal influence. We're at 75 papal influence. Oh, okay. All right. Let's get another 10. If we do that before the... There's the revolt in Perth. I was going to say, if we do that before the Reformation starts... Oh, there we go. Okay, we got our first colony event. Battle 1 in Perth. There is also Scottish rebels in Aberdeen and Lothian. What are the chances that I can... Yeah, I'm not even going to try to purge them or to deal with them. I'm just simply going to... Not harsh treatment. Oh, I can't provoke them while at war. Okay. You guys are going to stay here, and you will get the not autonomous sieging, rebel suppression in this province. And you can do those, that's placed there. All right, go ahead with rebel suppression there. They'll do their thing to take care of it, and they'll automatically respond to any rebels that pop up. Okay, no building, none of that. We can't do any of the cores yet. Don't care about the war. The land power at 27.298% land ownership. We need one more bump of this, and that should give us all we need. New settlement. So, let's jump to the location. This is the Rhode Island event, the first one. Our efforts to develop Rhode Island go on, but now some of the settlers have rejected the capital city of the colony and begun establishing a new settlement quite far from the official English colony of Rhode Island. Now people flock to the second settlement, and we are left splitting our efforts. Should we force the settlers to abandon the second colony and rejoin the official state colony, or shall we consolidate our efforts in Rhode Island and build our colony in a less efficient but more expedient way? So, we either gain 100 population here. Did that start another colony? We're supposed to have started another colony. That's what it said it did. So another 100 population in Rhode Island, or Rhode Island gets extra base tax. I'm going to go with the base tax for Rhode Island. Yeah, that's weird. Oftentimes that's an event that gives you another colony. It acted like it was, but it just didn't make one. Sometimes it'll be like, they moved over here and now they've started a second one. Didn't work that way. That's strange. The Isles has arrived in the fold. Look at that. They're integrated. Damages are short-term damages are Diplo reputation, but England is fully unified to be handed over to the English when they're done. These are cogs. Go ahead and sink them to the bottom. Other ships. How many do we have now? We are at 37 of 47. Oh, really? Why don't we go ahead and hire up another batch of 10 light ships then, please? How far until we get the new light ships? Level 9 before we get another light ship. So I'm fine with going ahead and spending out on getting another set of those. What are we at for monies? We're actually losing money right now, huh? Our corruption is costing us a ton. This is part of the biggest problem with this situation. To effectively take care of the new world this way, to really hyper boost and get in there fast, what we have to do is basically spend through the nose on the corruption and overextension. That's what happens. We wreck our overextension and our corruption, all the rest of it, for a long time to get those colonies established. We got 4,000 dudes here can join in with this group. I think we can group them up and they stay on their job. Yes, they do. Okay, good. I can't tell them to move to another station, but I can get them moved like that. Let's go ahead and bump a new loan in here. I know we were saving on money, but what we're going to do is actually increase our ship load by 10 here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. We're going to get another 10 ships, bringing us up to our full force limit. Excellent. You don't have an explorer on board, do you? How about you get... you can't dock there. How about you go dock there? Massachusetts has been taken. Good. You head over that way. Massachusetts will probably need a month. There you go. And then, so here's the deal. What we can do is we can actually get Massachusetts to... We can go here and we can say, begin building a spy network on Massachusetts. And that'll be awesome. And then begin building a spy network up here. And we'll leave one dude available. All right, you can go grab this guy. That's good. And I believe that might give you some exploration to do. We have no debate, which is causing corruption. Interesting. Okay, fund expansion of the bureaucracy. It needs to expand to meet the needs of the expanding bureaucracy. We would get advisor cost reduction, growth, and autonomy improvements for 10 years. It's actually 15, I believe, with our current... Yeah, it's 15 years. Scales with the influence. This is contribute to the government debt repayment. That's good. If we wanted to deal with that. Clergy estates, loyalty plus 20, not relevant. England gains 5 crown ownership. Ooh. That might be worthwhile altogether. Cultural conversion. Annexed subjects will be removed. Annexed subjects will be removed from England. What? Annexed subjects will be removed. Restore public reputation? What? Oh, to count. Oh my goodness, that would be dumb. Expand the diplomatic corps. In this case, spy network creation. Cost to fabricate claims. Yeah, it's fine. Not really essential. What's the other one? Impressment. For the next 15 years, sailor recovery up. No, thank you. Land maintenance modifier. No, thank you. I think we'll go with the land. Okay. We could do a couple admin points, a couple diplo points. We can toss a bit of manpower. We've got a lot of it. Placating nobles would give them some more influence. Not really useful for that many years. Send delegate to the Holy See. We're at 87. I don't know if we want to do that. A little bit of influence doesn't hurt. A little bit of diplo points and whatnot. 87%. None of these are really great. There we go. Got it. So 5 support, or 5 land property taken there. So we're now at 32%, which means we can get rid of the villeinage as a thing. So this one stops us from taking any land from the nobility. It's also giving them 20 influence, so they'll lose most of their influence. And it's dropping our taxes by 15%. So we're at $16.99 right now. And if we get rid of this, there we go. We wrecked some of their happiness for now, but that's fine. And then our 19 bucks. So we've actually improved our financial situation. We've regained more control of the land, basically. Well, we can now start taking from the nobility when we do these things. We would still sell for 700. It's not bad. We could also add things onto these guys at some point if we wanted. Like we need more government capacity. That might be something to do there. That's okay, though. Those are doing all right. We got some good advantages out of that. We're working on the siege up here and the siege down here, both of them active. Do you have exploration jobs? Strangely, you do not. I expected you would, but I guess not. Okay, let's get you back up here then. And this fleet could probably have a leader as well, right? Pop into Massachusetts for a moment. You don't need to be sieging there anyways. Ah, yes, the other guy is off doing weird things. You know what? We're gonna switch you. Let's get you back over there. We're gonna switch you up. This fleet can go up there. We're gonna give the explorer that's not as good, that's really good at like fire and stuff there, and then we're gonna give our where are they? These guys over here. Oh, Iceland has formed. Well, look at that. Novgorod is guaranteeing their independence. They're a republic. That's something we don't want. Or do we? It really doesn't matter. Iceland will be an easy target if they make colonies in the New World, which they probably will. They probably would do that, wouldn't they? What sort of things have they unlocked? No policies. Is there a way to tell what, if they've done any ideas? Where are they? Here, 2 ideas. Defensive ideas 2. So they've got defensive ideas and they put 2 ticks onto that. Icelandic tradition, they're allowed to recruit explorers and conquistadors. So they are going to head to the New World. Okay, well, that's fine. Let's go ahead and get this guy a leader that has the better maneuver. That improves the trade value from him. And we're basically, okay, we're basically done with, oh, Scottish separatists are dropping now. Yeah, they're all gone. So we're basically done with all of this nonsense. You're going to go back here. Actually, you can wander right down to London. Everything in England is going to stabilize into nothingness at this point. There's nothing else we're going to do with this place. You guys can, Joseph, sure, you can stay down here and just drill the troops. Sounds great. We have 0 interest left in the old world. Most loyal vassal I've ever seen. They sacrificed all, or they tried to, repeatedly. They didn't make much of a good barrier for troops. I'll have to call you out on that one. They made a good squish target. That's it. So I'm actually spending some time letting these provinces get some spy network built. Another siege finish there. Another siege finish there. Great. And we'll kick out some ships. Good. You guys can go dock for a moment. Another target in the war is whom? Let's see here. You have that one. That one. Wait, and this guy down here, is that it? Oh, the Micmac. Yes, I didn't go to the Micmac yet. So we don't have a claim on this land. However, when we sue for peace here, we do not have the ability to absorb those guys. So having a guy there is pointless. Bring him back. And we'll just annex that. We can't annex it. They won't take it yet. Wait to the month end. Then they might. They might change their minds. Reset. Nope, they will not yet. Okay. They still have troops around. We'll move these guys out then. Not those guys. These guys are moved out. We'll let those are the Micmac. The other guys are probably sailing around there. There they are. They're going to come... Yeah, they're probably going to head their way back down there. That's great. Exactly what I wanted to see. So we're going to ignore these Micmac troops. Drake's going to head back up there and smack them around. We have you to siege out still. Now, we don't have a spy network built on these guys. So we'll begin that. That'll make sense in a moment. When we bump them. 20,000 dudes there. Okay, Drake, wait up. That's 20,000 of them. Do you want to attack that? Sure he does. Sure he does, he says. I got this. But do you, Drake? Do you? They don't have any super leaders in there. Yeah, go for it, Drake. What's the worst that could happen? What's the worst that could happen? Ouch, this is gonna hurt. Ew. Never mind, we absolutely trounced them. We lost 1,000 men, they lost 5,000. We kicked their derriers up one side, down the other. All right, this group is now probably absorbable. Clear this offer, take it. Nope, they still do not want to give up. That's all right. They have their prerogatives, I suppose. All right, this bunch of sillies here. Is that 10 of you? Where's that 6-man heavy ship that's in that accidentally selected there? There we go. Yep, all of you can come to the Dogger Bank, please. Group you up, and we'll give the other explorer here the option to... Actually, no, we won't. No leader here, please. Wait, was that... Oh, no. This ship is going to do a different protect trade, probably. I don't know where. Are we in the North Sea with the other guys? Where's the other fleet? I think they're in the North Sea, aren't they? There you are. You are exploring the North Sea. How about you cancel your mission and protect trade in Lubeck? Good. And these 10 can let things progress for a month and then choose where they're going to go. Just give them a little more time. Let January finish. All right. Protecting trade where? 14 English Channel, Lubeck, North Sea it is. Excellent. Making money. Money, money. Diplo 6. So the Diplo tech that we have when we form a colony is related somehow. I don't know exactly how, but it's related in a way to... Oh. It's related to the Diplo of the Mother Nation. So Drake has this province. We need to get the heck out of here. Can we now take you an annex? We cannot. He's just a stubborn bugger. Okay, head off there. You're good. Let's send a dude down to take back Jamestown, please. Well, we siege that out. We cannot finish these guys up. We can finish these guys, so we are not able to claim this property because they don't have any that we can claim. However, if we peace out with the Abenaki, instead of doing the annex, what we can do is we can go in here and take their province directly and their money. And if we look, weirdly enough, we can still make them a vassal. We can still take war reparations. which is all strange, and we have a truce timer with them. I think. Yes, truce timer for some number of years, like 13-year truce timer. If we don't do that, what's the year? It's like 12-year truce timer, so it doesn't really matter. A little extra cash wouldn't hurt. So what's going on here is we're basically we're taking Massachusetts, but when we end this, because this is just for them, we hit the end button, we go back to them, and notice they've moved. They're still there. So now we select them, and we go down here, fabricate a claim on their new place. That's going to make them real happy, and then we can take that off the list. I don't really need to do it in that order, but that's what I was playing around with. What was that? Oh, you just saw a... Why don't you pop through here while you're on your way down to the Micmac territory, please? Might as well make that a little more visually appealing. Now, this might have changed now that we've got somebody out of the war. Clear the offer. Annex. No. They're still 15 points away, and oddly enough, it always jumps our visual over to here whenever we click that button. I don't know why. It's a weird way they've got that set up. But anyways, we still can't get any cores because our first colony is not quite... Oh, look! 978 peoples. We're about to get our first true European colony. It was not a conquest. And a fort set up to shoot people if they try to take it back. We're very not polite. That's what we do. This army is... I don't care about the timer on that. Let's go ahead and smack these guys right... I can't cross there. Oh, because he's got his ships in the way. That's why. Take him out. And then you guys go and take out those 14. And if I'm on the spot, I don't think they can leave. There we go. Rhode Island is finished. Minority expelled. Good riddance. My king, the minority of Glamorgan, has finally shipped off to the Rhode Island. The city is now populated by Welsh subjects that follow the Catholic religion. Minorities also have increased the development of our colony by 1 admin point. Good riddance, it says. All right, there's Rhode Island completed. Excellent. It's a 632. Not bad. Not bad at all. Now we can send the colonists back to this province and try to boost the admin development of that place. We can do that to any colony at this point, actually. But look, we can now core these provinces. You are all in range to core. Look who's gonna start. America. Yeah. Excellent. Okay, idea for a new colonist. Good, with admin points. And we don't have the ability to core anymore. I'm entirely okay with that. Let's hit up a new... Do we do the same thing? Expelling minorities? That's weird. So these are Welsh. Interesting. These are... Oh. Oh, I see. What minorities should we send here? Basque, Cornish, Francian, Highlanders. We send the Highlanders from Sutherland. We send some Irishmen from Limerick, Tyrone, Pale. It's funny that we can send them from Pale. Pale was like the entire game. Pale has been ours. So let's send them from Kildare. Send some Irishmen there. Good. And we now have a new one of these. So let's send them to Manhattan. It's a good trade hub. Who should we send to Manhattan? Highlanders? You can send some Highlanders from Sutherland to Manhattan. Off you go, boys. Excellent. So I ended up having something like the 13 colonies and a dense pack of different one-tiled tribes all stuck together from Ohio to Michigan. Send the aggressive Scotsmen and Daylots. Ah, it's awesome. Let's see what this fight happens. Blip, gone, and they won't be able to leave, so they're all done. So that should break the Stadcona's stubborn behavior. There we go. All right, that'll annex them just fine now. Good. Okay, that is now finished. Now we can't core that. Oh, yes, we could. This is now close enough for colonies to be cored. So all of these that are coastal can be cored. So we definitely want to do something about getting a colony in here so that the English, or so that the, oh, you know what? Let's actually, oh, what happened? Let's recall the Scotsmen from Manhattan and send them up to New Scotland in Canada. This province, oh, we can't send there. We could send here. That wouldn't be bad. That'll get us this. You know what? I want to get the Canadian provinces started. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We could have 5 if we set a colony here. So let's send up a. Let's send up the Highlanders from Sutherland here. They'll be happy on the St. Lawrence, I'm sure. They'll be free of the evil. All right, send them up that way. That's good. And that's 44.7% overextension now. Let's go ahead here and sue this out for peace. Oh, we can't core this one yet. Right. Till the Pequot arrives. So let's let that province arrive, and hopefully that colony will allow us to immediately connect them. Naive relatives. I don't care about England's spy defense. Oh, you silly Lenape. It was very rude of you to take back the province I rightfully stole from you. Growth of the administration. Okay, this is probably better to wreck things with whoever has the highest loyalty so we don't get an overwhelming bad situation. Yeah, I don't know what the options are. Who would be... Okay, we could lose some burger loyalty. That'll leave them at 33 and gain a diplo relation. Doesn't matter to me, really. All right, that siege is done. Good. Group those guys up and head them up to the colony here where they can hang out and keep it safe. These guys have 49% on this. That's not great. You know what? I'm going to move you guys down to here, to Rhode Island, to Dock. This province, it's 500 natives there, so it's not going to actually be a major threat. Then the philosophers and heretics. Okay, lose a stability, or lose a stability. Darn it, missionary strength would be good. Technology cost down is not great, but we have none currently being waited on, so that's okay. We get the missionary strength. Losing a stability. I don't want to actually be negative stability, so I'll try to hold off a little bit for that. We could drop the aggressive expansion. Terrain bonus in combat from the capital. What is the capital? What is London's terrain actually listed as here? London is terrain-wise is farmland. So any of these places that are farmland, we get a military bonus in. Hills. Hills. Forests. Lovely. Not much farmland around here. Basically nothing for us from that. Transfer subjects is okay. We could do an unrest reduction option. It's not bad. Let's do the aggressive expansion impact thing. Might as well. Not very important to me. We'll let this run its timer mostly out before we do anything about it. You guys need to check the group there. Let's clean that up. There we go. Head up and take care of those things. Let that pass. The Pequot are ready to go yet? Can we take your province without... yes, we can now, because we have this as the new neighbor province. So excellent. There and there. Take the money and all the stings. He gets bumped out. And he's right here now. So go ahead and... Actually, I don't think we can take that. Oh, we didn't. I thought we had that one claimed before, but it was down here, I guess. Good. So we got claims on all that. Nice little block. Now we can actually core this province, even though it's inland, which is awesome. So if we start coring the British territories here, I do want Massachusetts cored. That's fine, and it's fine. You go ahead and start taking those back. This colony's not going to be a big deal. 7% there. Peace offer from them, eh? All right, probably okay. Let's split up and head there. I guess we can bring these guys in now. Take their lands. There we go. And this province is now claimable as well. It is. We just don't have the... Oh, and there it goes. I didn't click the button, so which did we get? That's finished. What should we get here? I don't know what event it took. It took the top one, whatever that was. Oops. That's unfortunate. Stability issues. Yeah, oops, I spent points. Ah, dang it. Did I spend points to core? I did. Did not want to do that. I wanted the... I didn't want to be sitting in bad stage of instability. Oh well. A lot of coring requirements here. Very unfortunate. Pull you guys over to here. Actually, take Moncton back. You come back here. And that's it, I think. Oh, we got a cog here that needs to go away. Go ahead and dock in Massachusetts here to get the manpower back, or the little bit of naval manpower back. Sailors. Native Risings there, taken care of, because we were just traveling through. Good. That'll take very little time. Excellent. Once we core all these, it's colony time. That should be able to finish up very quickly here. Unconditional surrender. They're the last ones left. Got the turf. You guys can head actually down to the new colony there. You can head over to the new colony over here. There we go. And you guys get absorbed as well. There we go. And like I said, they move there. I don't know if we can pop the core here. No. So let's go to here. Build a spy network on you. Do we have the Pequot spy network already? Do we have that province, right? Yes, we don't need you running. Take your 50 days to return. We have a lot of money sitting around, that's good. And we got an income of 0.6. We could repay one of our loans. We have that. We have a 5% loan here that should be repaid, so it doesn't get spun over. Right, you guys have 10k units down here. You got 10k units up there. We are rebuilding that spy network and the Lenape spy network. We have the land there and they're claimed. That one we don't. That one we don't. Right? We claimed this one though, didn't we? No, we didn't get time to. Okay, we stopped that. And over here, we'll go ahead and build this spy network. Excellent. All right. 113. We can bump our stability up soon. See, look at it. It's 144 now with the 60% whatever overextension. So if we leave it at -1, that's causing unrest, interest increase, trade problems. But honestly, our cash is almost, well, it's above break even with our armies working. Okay. I would say we probably don't need to worry about anything going on here. We could actually send these guys. This place has 0. Okay, that's fine. Send them here, and they can probably, you can get drilling. You can go to this province, and then you can drill as well. Excellent. All drilling fine. Got a little bit of Scottish separatists happening in Europe, or in back home, and in Moncton. There's also some separatism growing there. Those zealots, religious zealots growing there. That's fine. I'm gonna wait on the stability. We're gonna boost. We're gonna choose provinces here to core. We'll try to get everything cored before we boost our stability, because it's just increasing the cost of that. Money for Castile. Sure thing, Castile. How are we doing on manpower and such? That's all good. We have 98 papal influence. Oh, good. Well, that's okay. We can use the papal influence that we've been gaining in a month or two. Well, not a month or two, maybe 5 or 6 months. We can use that to regain... We are 4 years ahead of time in the military tech. We will get that before we break off our colonies. 99.06, so another whatever number of months. What are we getting? Yearly gain of 3.6. We'll get it in a few months. Stability not looking too fresh. No, it is not. New idea available in the Diplo. No, I'm going to pass on that again. Because our tech is still below par on the Diplo. If we were in the... at 7 already, then I would switch it. But we're about to get combat width increase in the ships. Colonial range gets a massive boost there, so we'll do a bunch more exploring. We'll be able to use our papal influence if we want to increase stability. That's an expensive thing to do with it, but... I don't know. National tax modifier up wouldn't be a bad idea. Inflation, interest, army morale and yearly prestige... Legitimacy, improve relations, annexation and reputation, or mercantilism. I think we'll just get the stability boost if we need it still. That'll save us 100 and something admin points. So let's do that. It took the entire life of this kingdom to get that far as papal influence, and we just used it to counter a bit of instability. We're super awesome like that. All right, let's see about a new admin there. We're good. Let's see about a new military guy. National manpower modifier. Not useful, actually. Strangely enough, I'm not going to get the manpower modifier guy. Land force limit's also not useful. A discipline dude would be nice. We could upset the... Oh, there's... Yeah, admin 25 admin power and try to improve... Well, this sucks. Alright, we'll take him. National manpower modifier it is. It does bump our total up a bit, but it's not that important. 51 there. We've got less than 100 left to go, right? To core all? Unfortunately, it doesn't tell you. It just says you can't. It's weird how they've got so many of these like things that are... Like, if you mouse over this normally, it would tell... And you had the manpower, or the admin points, it would tell you how much. But because you don't have it, you can't afford to core any provinces. Instead of telling me what you can't afford to core any, what you need is this much. If I'm mousing over it and it's gray, I know, that would be useful. But inconsistencies in weird ways. Okay, we can invest in this, but it is way ahead of time, so maybe we won't yet. 900 military, 962, so we're actually going to have only a few months before we have to start spending points there. So let's actually spend points over here in Massachusetts and others. Maybe not Massachusetts. Rhode Island's going to get the bump, I guess. Let's do 2 of those. It's fine. Get a little bit of boost in the Rhode Island area. 13 development now. And we can invest again. Yeah, it's still 3 years ahead of time, so we're not in any rush to invest. We are, however, in rush to get these going. Lovely. The first religious improvement, we'll go with the expensive one here. Go with the highest cost and longest time frame for the missionaries. That would be great. We could do Defender of the Faith to get another missionary, but it's not really valuable at this point for me. Is there a way to get another missionary with these guys? Native assimilation. Which one is that? Oh yes, the number of natives that haven't been attacked and knocked out before you get there. They would give you the ability to... Oh, right. I forgot these guys have like bonuses once you've got colonization going. They can help your navy and other things in the New World. Religious society. No, I'm looking for somebody that would give us a another missionary. This will give us an Inquisitor, but he's not a half-price Inquisitor. He's just a level 3 Inquisitor that we have to pay full price for. So we might as well just re-roll, right? Instead of giving a bunch of power to them. Religious delegation. Nope, not useful. Also not useful. I'm looking for anything. Missionary maintenance cost is 0. Prestige per development of missionaries plus 0.5, so that's good. That's very nice. Missionary. What is missionary plus 0.26? What does that mean? I get 0.26 of a missionary? Oh, I see. Prestige per development from missionaries. I read the one line, not the top line. Gotcha. Missionary maintenance cost down. Yeah, this is the scales of loyalty. So what? No missionary if you're 100% loyal. Gotcha. No, I don't think they get what I'm looking for. I don't know how else I would get another missionary. I mean, I know there's ways to with different religious advantages. Okay, let's look at these guys. Make sure we get our claims fabricated in all of these. Close that down. You fabricate claims. Drop that guy off. Lenape, and you fabricate claims. Good. Done and done. There. Now I don't know if the claims carry over. That's a big unknown to me. Alright, so stability 0. We have 76 admin points. We cannot core these because of distance? Why? Oh, you're missionarying there. How long is that going to take? I'm going to recall him for the province instead. And I don't want to go to Mapahangog or Montreal. Those are the only two I can do, because those are the only two that are not actively busy. Okay, that's fine. We'll wait. Oh, wait. Why can I not core this one? Oh, that's these two. Right. Why are you not able to be cored? I thought that counted with this guy. Weird. Oh, I see. So this counts as a pathway through from this colony to allow us to have cored this. But this one doesn't count until this is finished. Similarly to the other guy below. So that's reasonable. Okay, so we will missionary Montreal then. 26 months. Fine by me. It'll probably be more than 26 months for these Highlanders to finish arriving. All right. There we go. We had a 50% independence of Scotland movement. I have a feeling England's never going to get rid of that one. Spymaster has died. Unfortunate. Renewing the debts. Gained a core province. Good. Munster. What? We destroyed them a long time ago. Just kidding. That's a different Munster. Oops, I accepted. I meant to cancel that. Sorry, Munster. Didn't mean to do that. My bad. It was a misunderstanding. Oops. Let's start improving relations with Sweden. We'll bump up our relations in Spain. And bump up relations in Portugal. Looks like we're almost at the point where we need to be here. Colonial range improvement. All right. That's okay with me. Let's grab our dude that could do the colonial-y things. Pop him into a dock. And give him a leader. This guy. There we go. And now we got a bunch more exploring to do. With a big old range improvement. Off to work you go, man. Zoom down to South America here. Menace, whatever we get out of it. Positive is fine. There we go. Full prestige. There we go. Okay, we got max manpower. Oh, hey, stop. Stop, sir, stop. Thank you. Colonies yet, however. You're still coring. Not able to core yet. Okay, no problem. 2 cores needed still, and a bunch of that will definitely finish up shortly. Let's see about Massachusetts. Let's put... Oh. Not a core. Unfortunate. We'll bump a little more love into Rhode Island then. Spare no expense in the admin boost. How are you guys doing for your situation here? 295. In spite of my push to the opposite direction, they are definitely Still making problems. Let's go ahead with increasing the likelihood of the religious outbreak. Let's look at Catholicism here. We are where on the Catholic level? We're only at 84% Reform desire. It's 1490. We're 2 years from the Great Ocean Blue journey. Exactly. Exactly. Disney, that's what we're doing. We're just shoving all of the dissidents from England over. That'll work. Makes a great country. Not sure where... You're in South America, right? Is it Argentina? Did I get that right? I think so. Admin points we have the surplus now, so we can actually put the idea group into a new merchant for us, but honestly not essential. What I'd probably want to do is bump this up. We can now get our Diplo... Wait. You don't have ahead of time bonus on that? Good. You do have 2 years ahead of time still in the military. Now, they're now all 2 years ahead of time. I don't know if we get that advantage, right? If the hometown is... Oh, we'll take the loss of 5 prestige, please. If the home country is actually ahead of time in their tech, I don't know if the colonies get that or not, or if the colony, when it forms, gets, like, when it actually breaks off as a colony, if that's when it becomes when the 13 colonies forms, basically. Is that when they choose what their thing is? Probably. Not when I separate off and... Oh, hello. You guys are doing the thing where you move again. We'll bring back the Spanish diplomat. Thank you. Build a new spy network here. Oh, you guys are going at it now, aren't you? Oh, look at this. Okay. So this province is part of the Mohawk. If we click on the Mohawk people, they are a tribe, but they have the settled down. So we can't use that new... Oh my goodness. That's Mohawk, that's Mohawk, that's Mohawk, that's Mohawk, and that's Mohawk. Well. Well, well. Who are you friends with, Mohawks? You can't be... Oh, you can be in a federation. So you got 4 miners with you plus... No, you got 4 others with you plus you. So declaring war on these guys would bring us against 30,000 of the local natives. Yep. Miltech 4. Oh, hello. Another guy needs to come home. Portuguese merchant on your way. Diplo. Build spy network. Go. Wonder if it's a good idea to fight the Mohawk right now. I think it might be. We'd add the Mohawk to the colonies. Mohawk lands the colonies. Yeah, we totally could. Totally could do that. No, you can't have military access. Yeah, our manpower's getting over the edge. I understand. Oh. Understand. Spending points down here. Halifax, yeah. This one could get some. Get them ships ready. It reduces devastation as well, which is nice. What we should do is build a fort in here to clean the devastation of the area. Maybe. We're really high on devastation still. In some of these. Well, not the colonies. But these 2 provinces are in serious rough shape. We could build a fort here, eh? 215 bucks to do it. Probably worth doing. Oh! There it is. New colonial nation. Colonial East America. Conquest, we have gained a conquest casus belli against 13 tribes. They hold provinces that we have claims on. Now, we are going to go with a self-governing option here. Land force limit increase, If the colony has at least 10 provinces, they get a land force limit increased, manpower bonus, sailor bonus, an extra merchant, global trade power, and so on. Well, that not they get it. We get that if they're that big enough, but 13 colonies? Build it in Boston, huh? That is Boston, right? Yeah. Alright, 13 colonies is a thing now. Now, if we conquer these guys and core these provinces, then things change. So we have a liberty desire of the 13 colonies already. Yep, that's how it is. So we're going to start improving relations right away with the 13 colonies. Cardinal. Don't really care about the Cardinals, thank you. Go ahead and improve relations with 13 colonies so that England is very happy with us when we leave. I want these guys to be separated off shortly, though. Now, what is their tech level? 7, 7, and 7, which is what we're at. Okay. Now, we can click down here in the missions. There's also now missions listed for them. So very basic missions at the moment, but more to come. In the next stream, we're definitely going to have some interesting things to learn there. So, we need 215 bucks to make that happen. We're making 11 bank a turn right now. So, we can do something about this. If I were to war these guys, we have no just cause right now. That's unfortunate. Change my mind on the colony improvement relations thing. We're going to anger some people first. Let's send a diplomat to build make some angry people. That's what we're gonna do. Good riddance. We've shipped them off. The Highlanders have arrived in Canada. All right. Then that's this one formed, right? It's a Highlander culture. I love it. All right. We can now core this and this. No, we cannot core this one yet. So let's get this thing started. Colonial enthusiasm. England gets colonial enthusiasm till 1501. Settler chance and global settler increase. Share maps from Canada. Go away, Portugal. We have only one province left to core. And if we send a colonist up here... That's not what I want to do. Do we? 1, 2, 3... 4, and 5. Ah, yes. This is being cored now, so that'll give us 5 provinces. Okay, we do have to send a colonist here. Who do we send up to this one? Who are Wulon? Oh, and Calais. Oh, 1.3% growth rate. Yeah, let's send the people from Calais to Nebesek. Whatever that ends up being, there we go. Send that colony off there. We have a... Where's our other colonist? In Piquet? Yes, we're almost there. The Irish are 90 plus a year with 39.7% chance. Good stuff. We're just about ready to pull the plug and leave the old world behind. All right, you guys are being spied on. You guys are being spied on. You guys, we already have your claims, correct? There we do. Or England does at this point, which is a little strange. But England has claims on those. More Scots! I agree. We should send more Scots, but those guys were really valuable. 1.3 is a substantial increase to the percentage over the other guys, so that's fine. Okay, military tech, huh? We're still 1 year ahead of time, and I don't think we're going to do any more mil tech up there. Let's boost our provinces here, shall we? We're not doing any more tech growth there. We are going to put in a castle in here. Into Boston. Is that where the capital is? Or is it in Rhode Island? It is in Rhode Island. Interesting. That's where they set the capital, huh? Well, okay. Let's boost it up. 23. Sure. And then we're going to build a fortress. Well, it would help Massachusetts if it's there. Massachusetts is almost dealt with. Let's build it in here. Maybe like the first castle in the New World. Fort of the Natural Port. Yeah, probably a good idea. That would have been a great idea. %% return. Yeah. Yeah, you're right. This is an important colony. I agree. Manhattan would be a good choice as well. Because it's even better for the trade. Or is it? No. Yeah, 10 local trade there. Oh, this is a coastal trade center as well. Yeah, center of trade. Mm-hmm. All right. Yeah, we're definitely going to build a fort here in Massachusetts. That's the way to do it. All right. Innovativeness is declining. I don't care at this point. Truces, again, I don't care. Religiousizing places. Halifax. 25 months. That's about how long we're going to need for the fort to finish, which we want. I'm not sure how that works. Well, no, I am, because Massachusetts is not us. Right? This is our colony that we built this in. That's fine. Somebody just set England as a rival? Or no longer a rival? Denmark no longer considers us a rival? Did we just get an eclipse bonus? No. We didn't. So let's go ahead and insult these people over here. We have no diplomats to do that with. Okay then. Explorer, off you go. Don't really care where you explore now. You're pretty much out of my hands, or very soon to be out of my hands. Now, what I could do is give some wonderful bonuses to the people in the colony. Now, how much do we spice up our American colonies? Because right now, these troops do not belong to... They belong to England. They don't belong to the 13 colonies. We can change that before we leave. How much do we mess around with these? This guy here can now be cored. Excellent. That puts our last core active, correct? It does. Wonderful. So now we're coring everything. We got some religious works going on there. We got a fortress being built. We have war preps happening. We have a dead king. We have a new queen, actually. National unrest. Okay. Jane the First Lancaster, new queen. Not a consort. Or not a... stability drop. Not a regent. Right? Edward. A 553 Edward, Prince Consort. No, we have an actual queen in England. Heir to the throne. Succession is safe. Sort of with that guy? I don't know. Alliance with Utrecht. No. Stability boost. Please keep it not negative stability. Don't do gamey stuff. Okay. I won't do too much gamey stuff. Like, we could literally, like, sell them all our armies for nothing, right? Gift them. You could go ridiculous. I am going to break their connection with the colonies. We're gonna search them out of a colonial push and break those colonies. And we're going to, as we said last time, to who was it? The Shredder wanted Ireland formed. He wanted us to form Ireland. So we'll have to do that before we leave. We don't have to separate off all the little miners and all the rest of it stuff and cause them to do stupid stuff. But they will separate out the colonies, and they will free the colonies and free the Irish. Oh, not free the Irish. Personal union of the Irish. Just because I said I would separate Ireland out. Got to keep to that. Manhattan, 17 development already. There's our claim on Manhattan. Lovely. We might have to pay more than a handful of beads for it. It'll be blood instead of beads. Okay, you guys are how close? 11. Oh, we just got this guy. Oh. What? Do we already have like a claim on that province? No, we don't. What's going on? How do you not have a province that I can... Oh! I can't claim provinces. Oh, bother. Unless I finish this, which I chose not to, I don't get to claim stuff. I don't think I can lay a claim to this either. Maybe we can? Oh, look at that. We can, because this is a colony. So if we get a couple more points there before that comes online, well, that's gonna put an end to things real quick, won't it? Okay, we got the claim on Manhattan, oddly enough. Right? That's cool. But they moved back to here where they were before, which we already had a claim on. Send all the Irish to America so they get the freedom, but not with them inside of it. No. All of the Irish. We're not going to actually colonize. That's the one thing I don't want to do. I don't want to spend, like, it's 1492, it's July. Columbus is, like, talking to the Spanish now. Just kidding. Spanish are already here. Castilla, okay, they're going, that's weird. Portugal is already down in Brazil, right? This is a colony, is it not? No, this is not a colony yet. 1, 2, 3, 4. So they are building. Yeah, 1 point there, still a colony. Yeah, we just saw it just before it becomes a colony. Sarah here, the sugar house and the port. And down here, they're both still colonies. They have really good spread levels. 115. Yikes. That's impressive. Yeah, 785 people there already. So this will be Brazil momentarily. What else is happening? We have no Portuguese in here. We just have Castilla and Dominica with these 3 provinces. There's the Santo Domingo port. Yeah, okay. So they also have Bermuda. They're already having planes disappear. All right, good. So not huge expansionism down there, but still not nothing. Yeah, kind of early for the colonization of North America, but still, still. I wanted to get the colony established. Well, we kind of did. We got it established last year, so that's good. We just barely hit our goal. We just haven't separated off ourselves. Only because I have one other prerequisite goal, which is to set out Canada, my home and native land. Coast. I should sell the heavies to the colony. It'll go broke before I take over. The heavy ships that they've never used. Burgundy is removed. France is a rival, and they now rival Castile. Oh boy. That's gonna cause some nasty wars. Look at the size of these crazies. How close to grabbing this are we? We are 1.17, so another 5 months, and we can start a war with the Mohawk if we want to. And I think we do. I'm fairly sure that we definitely do want to start that war. You guys need a leader. So we're gonna stop the... Oh, give consort military command. Interesting. A 2520 general. Pretty good. He, however, is not a conquistador, which means he can't run into the areas. So the queen can't become a... Oh, that was a terrible conquistador. There we go. That's better. All right, we'll give him that. We have too many. We'll take the other useless Andrew and Essex off the list. All right. Forever to focus colonizing the natural ports, make the colonial nation be very influential in the area. Yeah. Oh, so my goal was, what we talked about yesterday, right at the beginning, is to set up in the New World, form the 13 colonies Form Canada. As soon as we have both formed, we have to do the separation. We can't prolong it to get a bunch of colonies. That was kind of my challenge. So it's going to make it very, very hard in the next phase, but we have the military advantage. We will have the political capacity to do the fighting, but only partially. We'll get this 2 more months. Is that that is incognito land? Yeah, it is. There we go. Pequot is there. And they are done doing the colonial thing. So I'm just going to send somebody to Massachusetts. Oh. I lied. I'm not going to send somebody to Massachusetts. Nope, not at all. Apparently we can't do that thing. We'll send them here. We can send another colonist to form another place, but that's not going to work, unfortunately. Not ideal. So you are allied with Oneida and Anogago. Who are the... Oh. That's you, isn't it? That's unfortunate. Alright, what about we take Drake here, and we tell him to go run around and do the 7 things. Until he gets a few provinces looked at. We grab this guy and we tell him to do the same thing. Off you go. Go look around and see what's going on. That's the search for the 7 cities. A dog's life. Where's this? Oh, an event. Hold on. Oh. Faster, slowpokes. Lose 50 admin, and there's a problem there. Oh my goodness. That's unfortunate. We can lose some prestige, or we can gain some prestige to get angry with England. That's fine by me. Native uprising here is not big enough to need dealing with directly. Yeah, we'll come back for it. I want to be able to... A little strange to me. They usually do, so at least in my plays they have. We can gain some prestige, or England gets the search for Norumbega. Yearly prestige increase. No, we'll just take the prestige for now. The short-term advantage. Marital bliss. Remedy the royal treasury. That's fine. We're capped out on prestige. We're good. Oh, we have the ability to claim land here. We have only 1 province we can claim on because they moved physically beside our colony here. Oh, wait. No, it's this province. Yep, we just about lost that access too. Because these are not all finished coring. Until they do, we don't have the colony yet. Okay. Now, I think the missionary stays, even when things change. But anyways, okay, so the deal here then is we want this fight right away. Let's get down here and do this fight right away. We got a lot of troops going to be active here, so let's see what we can do about our exploring. And take those out. We got 189 bucks, and we're making 6 at a time. Okay. We're going to drop some admin on dropping this inflation again. We have 3 loans, about 600, 700 bucks, 663, I think it is. All right. Now the question is, how much is this war going to hurt? Probably not a lot, I would imagine, actually. So hopefully we get away with it. Let's see about returning to improving relations here. Now, once these become cored, they'll become immediately part of the colony. So this will be our last war before the colonial change, I think. Yeah, 31,000 troops on our hand, on our against us here. Now do the 13 colonies have favorable condition? Yes, they do. Their liberty desire is 0. Okay. It was like 60 something. Oh, do you know what? If I develop these provinces, oh, it drops the liberty desire by 5%. Wow. You just developed the colony and it loses liberty. I did not know that. Okay. Well, well, well. Yeah. Alright, let's do this war. Let's go up here. You can come down here and look at these. Pretty, Colonial Brazil. Yeah, it formed as we expected. There's the rest of the vision in the area. That'll be enough. Let's head up to somewhere. I don't know. I think this is one of the enemies. Yep. Alright, let's do this war. One final hurrah, huh? Nibmak for the 13 colonies. Yeah, let's do that as the war goal. Sure. Don't see any super grief happening from this. Should be fine, right? What I'm going to do actually is switch our leaders to the big hitters. Like you and you there. And you're the next best, right? Yeah. All right, let's do it. Missed. Gain some ducats and issues. More ducats and they get angry. Cool. See if we can catch him. There's 5k we'll knock there. Let's head over. We're going to hit the armies first. Otherwise, they'll be causing us massive grief while we harass them. That's the capital here. Let's move back down this way. Gonna have to knock those guys out. There's another 7k down there messing around here. Go ahead, actually down to the coast. There you are. I'm just running at like super fast speed all this time. We'll probably slow down in the next stream, but I really wanted to push fast and hard to get to this stage. So if I'm making silly mistakes for the speed, oh well. It happens. Drop those guys on the attackers. Good, that's that wipe there. I'll have to go and remove that. Where's the actual targets? So the military, oh, it's this entire Iroquois lands, basically. So what would form into the Iroquois Federation, basically, is here. Yeah, they just didn't form yet. Probably because the Mohawks have it. Mohawks have actually taken out what would be formed the Iroquois. Contrary to the popular narrative, a very not peaceful, nice people. Certainly not to their neighbors. They just came up against a much nastier bunch. That were badder than the other bad. Halifax is now court. Good. You guys, yeah, we'll go ahead and build a spy network there. Hey, what? I thought I killed you already. Listen, you. I thought we killed you already. I think we have to head down to Halifax to stop that guy from doing his thing. We will let them fight. Let them duke it out up north. 13 colonies trying to claim down that land. That's perfect. I approve. Let's head out through this. Oh, that is not a... That's a general. Gotcha. Hop in here to the shore to grab the boats. Might as well move quicker, since we have the naval advantage. Where are we going to go with it? We're going to go over to Halifax with it. That's what we're going to do. And you, did you just not scout the province? I thought you were. Okay. Then come back down this way. Oh, you know what? No, don't do that. Come back down this way. Oh, he's not going to make it to... Yes. No. Ah, we lost the port. Go into Moncton. There you go. Now you go back this way and hit there. We'll pop you in to block him from walking out. Let's go looking for some trouble. There's trouble down this way. Okay, why don't we start taking provinces here? Actually, I don't want to take province from the Micmac directly, do I? Probably not. So all of the targets are just this. Cool. Let's walk around backwards and come in this way. Since we have 10k units to... Oh, hi. There you are. Go back and take Halifax back, please. I guess. Or is that being too reactive? You could go get the other 10k troops. Do this faster. Let's do that. Sail back and get another 10k. We'll end up sending them home anyway, so you know what we actually could do is get you all linked up, take 7,000 units here. The other group can move out of the way, and you can hire up some cannon to work in the area. Excellent. Oh, and a new kingdom reform. All right. Curio power not useful. Curtailing their stuff. Admin technology cost reduction. Temples giving more tax. Maintain the balanced power. Diplomat loyalty. I don't really think much of this matters at this point. Religious unity and admin cost I think would be the better choice. Now, let's actually not do that. Do we have a... We don't have any coring still to do, right? We do. Montreal is working. Okay, and then we'll just do that guy. Slowest and most expensive first, and it feels better later, because usually I have the bonuses early. We're going around. 14k troops down there still. Ugh. You're going to go back and get a new batch. Native uprisings. Reasonable timing. Sensible, I would say. Halifax has been occupied by the English again. Good for us. If I could take care of that. Colonial Canada is formed. All right. Canada. Oops. Oh, cap locks. There we go. All right, the self-governing colony of Canada has been formed. All right, well, that will almost put an end to... Yeah, after that forms, we are now ready to, once we're out of this war, we're ready to consider the end of all things bad guys. We're probably going to move to... wait, that's not part of the war? Oh no, that one's not. Okay. My bad. We're going to move into the colonial stage, or the, I guess, independence stage next time. Alright, you guys are going to have to come down and take care of people here, because they're harassing the homeland. Build a palace that is just a cash loss and prestige and legitimacy gain. Not useful. We'll take the prestige hit, because we don't have any, we can't get any more of those. Both of those were already full. Thus the reason I did that. Oh, well, you just got booted. Exploring for you. Continue. I did on points. We're okay. Alright, you guys gonna want march through this way. Actually, let's finish that off and then march. No, yeah. Finish that off and then march through. Loan repayments. See? We're even economically... Oh my goodness. We're bloody financial powerhouse. That's what we are. That's nuts. Interest is almost all gone. State maintenance is huge. Advisor cost, you know, could be even higher. We could even upgrade our advisors. That's wild. The colonies are working hard at trying to take this out. That's funny. They're still working on it. They'll get it. Portugal's declared war on somebody. We got our colony back here. Let's pop through both of these guys. Oust them as we go. You're not going to stop there. You're going to run miles and miles away. Okay. -7 on that one. Henry VIII, I am. Being the third child of the previous king, young Henry wasn't expected to inherit the throne. As such, he received first-rate education and some minor titles in the kingdom, since very young, to allow internal stability and disfavor the sharing of titles among other established families. A true intellectual, writing in English, French, and Latin, he became The image of the Renaissance man. Looks a little large for the image of a Renaissance, perfect image of a Renaissance man, but I could be wrong. Also, with the avid interest for music, he could play a variety of instruments and sing. Although not being formally trained for rulership, his well-developed education and his skill in foreign relations and diplomacy, together with his enormous charisma, and could definitely make him into one of the best rulers England has ever seen. Henry Lancaster, with an average claim, gets a 555 ruler. That's different than the guy we started with two streams ago, isn't it? As promising as he may be, Arthur shall rule one day. Is Arthur our current lady? Oh my goodness. A 042 dude with no better of a claim. He's going to be the new heir. He was awful. Henry VIII? Or the first guy. Henry VIII was probably awful in his own ways, but skill-wise, good gracious. There's no comparison. You can't get worse than we started with, so let's start popping these provinces as we go through to just stop the non-stop influx of baddies. The Justice of Peace. We gain a stability. That's pretty much the only option I'm doing. Yep, give me a free stability. Oh, we got splendor options here. We'll go with a bonus for the terrain. That's fine. None of those are really that relevant. Let's do a little blanket siege of the three provinces here. This one is supposed to go to the 13 colonies. And I believe our colonial region, this one is in the Canada region, so we'll move that one into their control. This one is occupied by the 13 colonies, and I think that's fine. I think we'll hand them all over directly to the colony, and it can core them. No. That's not what we want to do, is it? I'm not going to spend on this right now, because we're going to leave them with the points to spend on other things when they get control of it. This should go to actual England to core these. Actually, that might not work. This has to be England as well. As long as this colony doesn't finish in the time, we should be okay. They all have to be England except for that one. All y'all need to come over here. That's how we word things here. That's fine. These guys are gonna keep harassing our groups to the south, or our lands to the south, but that's okay. There you go. You're gonna continue the process there. We get to control who has the actual siege because they are direct vassals. Basically, we get to tell them no, this goes to England. We'll just leave them with the one that we made the war goal for, because that's the only one that they actually have a claim on the territory of. We got claims all through here, which is cool. Who are you? Hello. Oh, that's the Abenaki. They moved again, did they? Man, they are bouncing around, these guys. Oh, that must have been from the war with the... Yeah, because they were here. They got bumped out. That's fine. There we go. We got that province. I think at that point, the only thing left to do is to go down and clear out this stuff while the sieges continue up there. Now, I don't know how many of these... Oh, hold on a second. All of this can be claimed, can't it? It can. Yep, we can gobble all of these up. Indeed, we can. Yep. Oh, these are already... These are tribes, but they have done the settle down, right? Yeah. So we can't do it in that order. Interesting. Ooh, that's bad. That's extremely bad. No! Oh, buggerty. That's super bad. Didn't clue into that problem. Okay, here's what happens here. There is a incognita here. There's an impassable mountain range here. The only actual English land we have is this one, which allows us to claim through here. However, claiming land through here might be a problem. We probably won't get very far here because we can't take these guys. Can't take this land. We can't claim it, core it. So unless we were to give it to the colonies, we wouldn't be able to core that. And I don't think if I give it to Canada, for instance, I still can't claim it for them, right? Because they can't core it either. We'll have to see how the end happens here. 13 colonies has unoccupied that turf. That's good. What? Oh, lost core provinces. They timed out, did they? That's too bad. Sorry. Sorry, England. Ah, you've got your cannon here now that you don't need them. Alright. I'm just gonna sit you guys down. You guys go ahead and wait. We don't need you anymore. We don't need you anymore. You guys are gonna continue doing your thing. There is a bunch of dudes up there, but we can fight them off later. I think I just saw a naval or aggro units down there, didn't we? Jamestown's been reoccupied. Alright, let's head up this way, see if we can get that uncaptured. Zoom, zoom, zoom. Peace offers, no thank you. You get a bunch of mercenaries. You gotta watch when you're taking mercenaries in North America. Any mercenaries that you pull from a native group gets their tech level, or usually close to it. Which can prove rather unpleasant. Select mission. Why are you sitting here? That was weird. Did you just hide from a war or something? Oh, there we go. There's the troops. Yeah, they're going to come back and harass things. Oh, that's unfortunate. We are -7. Well, we'll hit that guy and then we'll probably come back. Or we won't have to come back. Because he's going to run away. Alright. We got a Sinister Minister. We need the prestige boost back. Sure, we'll take that. Da-ba-da. Spamming out the exploration. Yeah, there they go. Taking the province back. They're probably hiding in here. Bam! Aha! They were! Yes! I just totally clicked past something. What did we just see? Somebody got a hard winter bonus, a debuff, something? I don't know. That's almost finished. There it is now. Good. And we'll switch it to England. To the motherland. Oh, that's the wrong social group. Never mind. You guys can head down this way again. And hopefully we'll find the... Ah, there they are. The ruffians. Oh my god, they're going to go all the way here. Then we're going to have to come back down here. Oh well. Unless this finishes. Not yet. There we go. Oh, that's one pack. There's another pack. Oh well. They're already locked into the move. That's fine. 42% chance. There we go. Lucky dice that time. You are not a conquistador, which means you cannot move through that lands. There you go. The conquistador can walk through native tribal lands without mobility or without political access. They don't have to pay for access to get there. Trade efficiency up 5%, and that was a non-stack wipe. They're really blooming hard to stack wipe, these guys. Really friggin' hard to stack wipe. They're just so swift on their feet, we should say. Alright, let's check out what turf, if I have everything but that one province, everything except for that, set as owned by England. Now, I don't think there's a way to piece any of these guys out except for them. So if we start doing this, how much can we get before we run out? That's how far we can get. That's as far as they can get. So then these guys get away. That's fine. Causes some serious upsetness. That's going to coalition the crap out of the area. And a lot of provinces still to convert. We will core all of this. Now that one went to the colony, so it'll core itself. You guys are going to get a relation boost. We're going to pull you back. Oh, who was that? Crap, who was that I was just sending that guy off to? Here? Yes, here. No possible claims, huh? Alright. Alright, because again, it's colony now. It's colony land. Can't do it. Can't touch it. Once I got offered 20k troops by the Cherokee as condottieri, I was like, oh my god. That's what I needed to fend off some Frenchmen. They got butchered so easily. Yeah, exactly. They just crumple. Which I guess is going to be advantageous for us if we are having to fight them. Like, there's a huge coalition here, but I don't know if that coalition will form against England or if it'll form against the colony or how that works. I have no idea. This colony is about to finish, which is officially, I think, the end of the territorial power of territorial value of these guys. We're not going to be able to do anything after this. You go up to here, you just hang out here. Actually, you can go up to like the Canadian side of things. There we go. That immediately should switch to the people of Calais. Oh, they got a diplo and a it's a 10. Not bad. Good riddance to you. There we go. All right, so now we can't send anybody there. All right, Perth gains some stuff, and we will balance that way. Don't know why, just because we will. All right, now these provinces... Oh! Oh, look at that! I didn't see that one coming. So this province here just became part of Canada because it finished... colonizing. But all of this should have still been... Well, 3 or 4 of them were already being cored, but all of that should have been worked into... it should have taken time for them to core, but they immediately get a hold of it. I did not expect that. Oh, there's the Iroquois forming. Yep. Now the... yeah. That's not great. So the 13 colonies, what... Oh, look at you. If I click on England and I mouse over here, does that tell me? Oh no, that's not the opinion. Where's the opinion link? So there is some people, well, more than a few people, hyper over the rate at which they can join the coalition. 2 years and the Iroquois won't be able to, and so on. However, is it the same with the colony? It is so not the same. So the colony doesn't get the target of the aggression. It's the motherland that does. So there won't be a coalition forming against our colony when we form it. Well, there you go. We have unassigned merchants indeed. Why? Oh, because the colony formed one. All right. Well, in which case, I guess we get to put a merchant to work here. How about you help some of this here? Where are we going to move stuff? There is moving, there is moving. We could help move from the Baltic Sea. Nobody is actually... Well, no, somebody is moving it forward. No nation's actually there collecting. Do we move the Baltic Sea trade, or do we move trade from here? From the French lands and Burgundian lands. That's really heavy against us. I think we'll transfer trade from here. See how much that changes things. 30, 40 cents, not a lot. Supporting the independence of Sweden. That'll be in the next episode for sure. We are going to prepare next time for the next stream we're going to be doing will be tomorrow. And tomorrow night we're going to actually form or break ourselves off. So how this basically will work is we have an event related to Ireland that we'll take care of. That's in the decisions tree here. The Crown of Ireland right here. We'll get to deal with that one, which is basically a decision on how we handle Ireland. It gets a big boost to their production and they can form a personal union. Separate off as Ireland and form a personal union. That's one option. We're also going to get England to finally support the Swedish independence. So Ireland will be separate from England. Now remember, England can never form Great Britain because of the early game choice, but they can form that Angevin, however I'm supposed to pronounce that, nation at some point. But Ireland will be separate, but in a personal union under England. Iceland being formed is a weird sort of a mix. They might get into colonial action pretty quickly. I imagine they're well on their way to doing so. The ideas they have are what? They have 5 ideas. They have defensive and innovative. So they did not go colonial, but they actually can colonize, I believe. They have explorers and conquistadors, but I don't know if they get a colonist directly. They might. Event-wise, they might. But anyways, they would pop up somewhere here in the Canadian region, I'm sure. So we have Canada formed already now. So that is this group here. Lower Canada maybe? Upper Canada? Whatever that is. Yeah, that's Lower Canada. This is Upper Canada. Weirdly enough, it was physically backwards on the map. That's because the up the river and down the river. And elevation, I think, also was an issue. But no, I think it was the river up the St. Lawrence would be Upper Canada. So we've got the Canada will be separated off. To do that, you go into your subjects and you'll just select Canada here. No, you'll go down here, release one of your colonies. Then we take Canada and we'll release it. And then we would then immediately, once everything else is ready, we'll go in here and we will click here and we will have the 13 colonies with their 15. Okay, the 15 colonies? There's 15 provinces and 13 colonies. They can't form Great Britain because of the early decision in their mission tree. And then we just click this button to play as the liberated colony. So then we become 13 colonies. Canada and the 13 colonies are separate independent nations. Ireland is under a personal union with England, and England will be supporting the Swedish independence. And then England will change their ideas and such because they'll go straight into aggressive mode in Europe because of their mission tree. So the mission item, the first mission item up here, the 100 Years' War, this gives you, now it won't show it now because, oh yeah, it is here. Event Insight. This event allows you to decide between keeping the British missions, which focus on New World and colonization of Asia, or the Angevin missions, which focus on the continental dominance of Europe. So they have a whole set of mission trees down here to form a new kingdom and basically try to take all of France and this whole area. So they'll be very focused on there now that they're really way more powerful than I expected to leave them. Which is good, I guess. They probably are going to build some more stuff. They don't have full troop force limit. They're still 11 short of their force limit. So they can have 52,000 troops. They already have 37,000 manpower. Yes, I did choose that. That was part of the campaign purpose. So we want England to focus on Europe after we leave. Basically the premise to make it easy, reasonably easy for myself, because I'm a little bit of a noob still at some of this, to not make it too crazy by, like, you can go here and you can spend a lot of time as England making a huge, powerful 13 colonies. And then when you separate off, you basically click a few buttons and you're America with no chance of anybody back countering you. And basically the whole continent is yours for the taking. Really super easy. And you can sabotage England in the process. But I wanted to have England focused out here. And the balance of that is that as soon as our colony can be formed, we are. So we get what's here with early tech, and Iroquois and others are going to be serious issues before too long, and then the Spanish are going to continue to take land in here, and the Portuguese down here, and then there's other colonists going to spew through in the area. So I'm not sure how stable and financially viable this strange mess here is, but we'll have to, the goal will be to get this territory fully encased in our actual cores. So we want to priority core all of the colonial Eastern America zone, and then we'll see tomorrow when we start the stream that once we do the deed to become the 13 colonies and run as them, they get a decision tree to basically form any country you can imagine. They can actually form Britain. England can't at this point, but the American colonies can come back, take England, and move their capital back here and form Britain, right? Natural harbors and commerce. Yes, so trade, I did focus a little bit on that so far. So this province down here would be our first space to send a colonist from America. And then other than that, we have Jamestown. We don't have this one, but it'll be in the conquest process. Manhattan is, again, just out of range. Both of these. I was hoping to get a hold of them, but we didn't get there yet. And then we've got Massachusetts here. So we've got 2 of the 5. The other 2 are not in danger of being held at bay by us, by anyone. And I want to move on Canada probably reasonably early, because they won't be part of the English, but they might ally themselves up or something like that. But we'll probably want to move in to take out the Canadians and have Canada as our main trade port. Because the way international trade runs here, we can move Chesapeake Bay trade north. We can't move St. Lawrence trade southwest to Chesapeake Bay. So we have to have our trade port centered in the St. Lawrence if we're going to get all of the North American trade effectively pushed to our collection. Right? Because anything up here cannot be moved down this way. We can't backtrack it. If we have a merchant there, there's a little bit of back push. It's a weird sort of mechanic, but very little. Very, very, it's a tiny trickle. Of the 2.6, you would lose it in the rounding. If of 26, you'd almost lose the back push in rounding. But if we own a bunch of that turf and we set our trade port, so you can have... we are in the English Channel. If we move up to to Scotland here, there's this option up here. You can move your trading port to this province. That would mean England gets their main trading port in this new region. So if it was the other way around, if you were Scotland, for instance, that took over the zone and you had all this territory and the British Isles, you'd obviously want to move your trade port down here if you didn't move your capital. Your capital goes with your trading port if it moves and it is your trade port, but if it's not, you can move them separately. So the idea is to dominate at least North America and the east coast of the Central America zone kind of as soon as possible. Chesapeake Bay trade node and the St. Lawrence trade node for sure are going to be our primary commercial values, and then we will end up against fighting the Spanish colonially pretty early on, I imagine, to try to get some turf, some control in the Caribbean. We could conceivably get Jamaica and Havana before Spain even gets their colony much further along here, if we prioritize that and risk losing some of North American trade. Interesting, because the Caribbean does really push a lot. Right now it's got nothing, but it really quickly becomes a powerhouse of movement, because it actually takes almost all of, it can pull almost all of South America, and it can even pull the African trade through the Caribbean, up through Chesapeake Bay, and then to St. Lawrence, which would then, of course, go through to England. Or actually goes through to the North Sea or to Bordeaux. So from the Chesapeake Bay, you can direct it straight to the English Channel. But we won't want to do that. We'll want to stop it all here. And that'll wreck England and Spain and Portugal in and of itself. So, but that's going to be it for today, everybody. Thank you so much for joining us for this shenanigans. And apologies for the Thunder God messing up our stream. So there will be 2 if you're watching this after the fact. Thank you for getting this far and being patient with it. I did retitle this stream slightly differently, so it's obvious that there's 2 of them. So send. Send. Send what? Send trade? Collect the trade. Collect it all. Alright, thanks everybody so much for joining me. Have yourselves a great rest of the day. I'm going to save things right here. Boop. And we're done for the day. Have yourselves a wonderful, wonderful day. See you in game.